Episode 1, SumLite podcast. Let's get
Podcast number 1.
Number one, and the most important question of the day, though.
Yeah, bro.
How are you doing today?
Doing good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hit the gym.
Nice.
Working on the
Get
games.
those gains?
Working on the games. Bro, come
Man.
on. Shout out to the Knicks. They won
out
last
to the
night.
Knicks.
Great game. Yo, did you see the video?
Oh, the people like going crazy?
Yeah, the Knicks
I
video.
saw that, yeah.
Bro, it's the funniest thing I've
Bro,
ever
New
seen,
York?
bro.
There's no other place.
I
like New York.
rewatched that video maybe 10, 15 times.
There's no other place
It's
like New
so
York.
fun. Yeah, bro, it's no other place. But that's the thing is, you know about the Nets, right?
Yeah.
The Nets, they're in the same city, but the Knicks fans are way crazier.
So the Nets don't get the same amount of clout?
They just don't get the clout, but the Nets are way better.
Really?
Way better, bro.
Really?
They have actuals like stars on their team, but the Knicks, they're just.
Damn.
But the fans, crazy, bro.
I wonder
Real
why
crazy.
that is, though.
I think it has to do with like real estate.
Real estate?
It's in Manhattan. Knicks were the original team here, and it's just like they're more popping, bro.
Makes sense.
Just
makes
popping,
sense.
yeah.
Tweet of the day, guys.
Tweet of the day,
It's gonna come up right over here.
right over there. If I can figure that out. So Tory Lanez, he has this tweet, blah blah blah. He's saying that he's saying that all the music that we're now consuming, like we don't listen to a same album or an artist really for more than 4 to 5 months at a time. I think it's actually even less. I think we don't listen to it listen to a new album for more than a couple weeks.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Would you agree that like nowadays it's so easy to move on from
I
albums?
feel like it's really easy to move on because all your favorite albums throughout the entire like history of music
Right.
is all on your phone. So that album that came out today, it's not only competing with the other albums that just came
Wow.
out the same day for your attention.
Right.
It's competing with all albums for your attention.
You're right.
Yeah, so
That's
it's like
crazy, bro.
It's all your favorite albums.
That's such a good point. That's wow. You're right.
Yeah, like all albums, all your favorite
Wow.
albums are like that's the competition now.
Yeah, bro.
So like that's the thing. Like that's why music is so short. I think not only for your attention span, but like it's just so competitive, And then I feel like what artists tend to do in 2021 is drop 2 albums a year. I don't know if you've been
Right.
seeing that.
Right.
Like I know
No.
Justin Bieber did that with
Yeah, yeah.
his album 2020. He dropped like another album this year. And
Right.
the standard like 5 years ago used to be like an album every 5 years.
True. Right. Now, so if you go from that, right? If
Yeah.
you look at JB's like first week sales, right?
Yeah.
It dropped like hell,
It went-
bro.
yeah.
So it went from like what 500K what purpose?
Yeah.
To like 200.
Yeah,
on,
because like
so.
and but
like,
the
why is
craziest
that
thing
happening?
though is that he's still like number 1 on Spotify. So how is
he?
yeah.
I know he's top 5 for sure. but I
Like he
didn't
was
know
like
he's
number 1 like I don't know last month or something, but like
crazy.
that's like the thing is like how are they getting the numbers, but the numbers are so low.
I think a lot of it has to do with streaming too.
Yeah,
Because like before you had to like count in the physical sales, but now it's more like
like Michael
just
Jackson
screens.
with like Thriller, he like had the greatest selling
Oh
album
my
of all
God.
time, and it was all physical
Wow.
sales.
that's so I mean, but then it made sense. We didn't
Yeah.
have Spotify back in the day, but still,
It's just like how do you get people to like leave their house, go to a record store,
Yeah,
and then buy an actual record?
bro, it's so like that thing is that whole concept is so retro.
Yeah.
Now you know what I mean. It's more
like an
like
aesthetic.
thing in the past. Yeah, like an
Yeah.
aesthetic. Like the vinyl records.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go and buy it, and it's just like you just put it up, like frame it. That's it.
Like, yeah, but like back in the day, that used to be like legit your
Like,
only
that
way
was
to
the
listen to
thing.
music.
Yeah,
And I feel like
yeah.
it's
Wow.
so crazy how like do you think Michael Jackson would have been as big or even bigger if he was a star today? Like he just started. Thriller just came out last month. What do you think music would have looked like today? Do you think he would have competed with Drake? And do you think he would have?
Now, wait, first of all, I have a confession. I never listened
No,
to Thriller.
no way, no way.
I've heard a few songs, like the popping songs.
Yeah, okay,
I haven't heard the album.
No way.
Never had. Like I know that it's like really impactful, whatever, but never listened to it.
Yeah, I kind of skipped the first couple songs.
I should because it came up in my mind. I just forgot.
It's such a
about
good album, but like I'm not gonna lie, like I know all you Michael Jackson fans might like be in the comments like what
it.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
right.
But I feel like the first couple songs of Thriller were kind of overrated. Like it gets good from like the middle.
Whoa, overrated.
Like the first song,
Wow.
I think the first song was "Want to Be Starting Something." That's a great song.
Okay.
But then it gets kind of like boring. I'm not gonna lie. And then like around the middle with Thriller and like Billie Jean and Beat It,
Wow.
it gets pretty good.
So if we're going off of that, I don't think it will do that good.
You don't
right
think
now.
you don't think Michael Jackson could compete with Drake today?
I don't think he could compete with The Weeknd.
He can't compete with The Weeknd.
But it doesn't really make sense because The Weeknd sound was influenced
You
by
like, what if like
MJ.
hypothetically Michael Jackson just exists today? And all
I
his
don't know,
music just
man.
comes-
I feel like back then it was such a if you're like he was dancing, he was
that is
like
true,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
like he was. It was so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was so different.
And now we've seen that.
We've seen it.
We have seen
so
all
much,
of it,
yeah.
and we evolved past that. So we're like in the future. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, for sure.
completely. So I don't think he would be as big. I think he'll probably be more like a Dua Lipa.
More like Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, bro, low key. Yeah.
Damn,
like,
Dua
in
Lipa's
terms of
gonna-
success, I think he would be like on that level.
Really?
I don't think he would have as much impact. Man, we're about to get canceled for this.
And the Dua
bro.
Lipa,
That's
the Dua Lipa fans are gonna be like, "Yo, what do you say about Dua Lipa?"
Yo.
Who do you think is the biggest artist right now?
Are we talking impact or just numbers?
It's like just like right now, like the biggest artist.
I think impact is Drake.
Drake.
I think Drake.
Over the past 10 years, who do you think is the biggest?
Drake.
Drake?
He had the best run. There was like a portion where in time where like it was like 3, 4, 5 years in a row, and Drake was like on Billboard top 200 on the albums.
Really?
And his albums, like all of them, was charting on Billboard.
That's so crazy.
Like-
because he started off like an actor in Degrassi.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, how'd
bro.
that even happen?
Yeah, like people don't give Drake his credit, but bro, he's so.
Man, it's just crazy, bro.
With numbers, you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
I think it's just the marketability. Like he always says some like really Instagram capture kind of things.
He does. I think it's also. I think. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
Oh, man.
I think a lot of it has to do with skin color too.
Really?
I feel like if Drake was darker,
That is
right?
kind of true. Because like
He
the
was,
whole like light skin Drake
complexion, yeah,
Yeah.
like the complexion. If he was like literally darker, I don't think he would be
That
as
would have been
popping.
that's so true.
I don't think he would be as popping.
That's
I think
so
he
true.
appeals, and the fact that he's biracial. He has a white mom and a black dad.
That's so true.
So I think
never
that
thought
appeals,
about it that way.
appeals to both audiences, white people and black people.
Because Drake's whole thing is he's like the light skin, you know?
Yeah, he is.
If he was
But-
dark skin, it would have been like.
exactly. For Drake, you'd be like, oh, I can look like that too. You know what I mean? Or he
I feel
looks
like
kinda
there's a
like
lot of like white people trying to like look black through
yeah.
looking like Drake.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. And also Drake, I think he just has like a crazy reach where it's like he has brown fans, he has Arab fans. Like in songs, he was like, oh, Habibi, blah, 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 right? So he was like, he kind of like caters to, he has Latin music friends.
He does, yeah.
Fans. Like he just touched everything. The only thing that Drake didn't touch is Bollywood. And I don't know why
I don't want him to do that. I
don't know why he doesn't do it, bro.
He would be really popular, but
Bro.
I just don't want him to like get on that.
That is such an untapped market.
But would that be cultural appropriation, or do you think that'd be cultural?
He already did that. It's too late.
It's
He
too
did that
late.
with
He
dance hall.
did
With
it
one
for-
dance, he became
Now it's kind of
Jamaican.
messed up. He isn't like appropriating our culture, right?
No, I mean, bro, and on top of that, I think people look at the whole thing as a positive thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They'll be like, "Well, we got more clout now."
I mean that is true. But like, if he's like culture, like like stealing the culture,
I don't think he would do that. I think he would just fit in on any Bollywood
That
song
is
that
true,
there is.
yeah.
And again, he was on Mia, Spanish song. He was on One Dance. I mean, he made One Dance, which was like dancehall, Afro beats. So
That is
I think
true.
he's been doing this. He acts like he's from UK.
he needs to make a song with A.R. Rahman.
You know what's crazy? I don't know who that is.
What?
No idea who that
What
is.
type of South Indian? song is it, bro?
I'm not. Wait, am I?
Is Bangladesh South India?
I mean,
No.
it is technically in the south, so I guess.
Or
But
insert picture of
I
A.R.
don't.
Rahman.
Yo,
Shout out, my boy.
Shout out, bro. But no, I don't even watch Bollywood, bro. And I should,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't. Yeah, I don't know why. I should do it. I should.
That could lead to our next segment about brown culture.
Oh,
You
that's
know?
a good one right here.
Got
Okay.
some stuff written down.
Okay. Okay.
Got some stuff written down.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about brown representation on TV?
I think it's very stereotypical.
So true. Yeah.
Let's talk about Squid Games, right? Let's talk about Ali.
I
Which
couldn't
is-
get past Squid Games. I
Oh, you
fell
never
asleep
watched it, right? Right. He didn't
before you
watch the
guys
whole
come
thing.
at me. I tried
Right.
watching.
Right.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
Okay, hold on.
I
But
watched.
do you think you would ever watch it though?
I watched in the English dub.
Yeah, I get that. But would you finish it?
I don't think I could. It's kind of boring.
It's kind
I'm
of
not
boring.
gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Like I
that's
watched the
crazy,
first
bro.
episode. I watched the second episode.
Right. It's
I
boring.
just, like, I fell
Anyway,
asleep.
so since you can't finish it, I can just tell you. I can just tell you. What happens, right?
Like, spoiler.
Alright, so
for
Ali,
Squid-
right?
Squid
He
Games,
was
the old
this.
man,
Ali, he was. I don't know if they introduced Ali. In
yeah.
what
I
you
know his
watched.
face. Yeah, I know his face.
Yeah, right. But he was like pretty much. I don't know. Used as, like this guy. He pretty much just used him to get to a game, and then he pretty much died.
He dies.
Yeah, like he didn't have the guts. He wasn't tough.
Okay,
pretty much.
that's-
He
yeah,
wasn't tough.
that's-
Like
yeah.
he didn't have the killer mentality. He wasn't tough. So I think a lot of that in American media.
Yeah, like
it's
Raj from The
that.
Big Bang Theory, you know?
Never watched that either.
Well, like, all right, if you have, like, yeah, it's
Crazy.
It's a good show, I'm not going to lie, but so people who watch The Big Bang Theory, it's like the whole character of Raj is that he starts off the series not being able to talk to women unless he's drunk.
Oh.
So, like, if brown guys have it hard enough in the dating game,
wow,
that set us back like 30 years.
That's crazy.
That set us back like 30 years. And, like, the whole thing is he can't talk to women, and, like, he's super, like, geeky.
Shy,
you know, like, timid and all that. And it's, like, it's really stereotypical.
Does he have glasses on, by the way?
He doesn't have glasses on. No.
That's okay. That's
he doesn't have
a
glasses
good
on.
step in the right direction. But
yeah, like, and it's, like, of course, the other characters also have, like, really, like, lame attributes. Like, one of the characters still lived with his mom in the beginning.
Right.
You know, all these kind of stuff. But, like, it's such a stereotype, you know, like, to be like, oh, this brown guy can't talk to women, and he's like, oh, yeah, all this, you know?
Yeah, like, they're not tough, or they're just, like, the nerds. They're just super nerds, you know what I mean? There's, like, I don't know, there's not a proper...
There isn't, like,
appropriation, I don't think. But, Because,
like, brown people in general are more than the stereotypes. Like, Apu from The Simpsons. Like, I grew up growing up.
I never watched that either.
Bro, what?
Oh, bro.
The Simpsons?
Yeah, never did.
Man, I wasn't able to watch The Simpsons growing up because my parents thought I was going to end up like Bart.
No.
Like, the most disrespectful kid.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And
Damn.
Like, I had to, like, sneak and watch it, but...
Sheesh, hey, man.
Apu from The Simpsons, I personally didn't mind it because it was cool growing up.
Okay.
Then I understood, like, how that hurts people, like, how that hurts brown people. Because it's such a stereotype.
Yeah, no, it's... Bro, I feel like if you watch, like, Asian TV, or, like, not TV, just Asian people, right? I think they went through the same thing.
Yeah.
But I think they're at a point where it's, like, getting better.
Because K-pop, man. K-pop helped them so much.
K-pop, what else?
Korean dramas.
K-dramas, yeah. I think these are getting so popular, and they're seeing, like, a whole different side.
Yeah, like, now, like...
them now. You know, so I think it's just, like...
Because it's so powerful, you know? Like, now, like, Asian guys are, like, cool, you know? Like, they've always been cool.
Bro, they have crazy fans, bro.
Now they're, like...
They have BTS, bro. They have the craziest fan base, bro.
They're insane.
Oh, my God, man.
They're crazy.
BTS fans, bro. And it's not bad music, either.
It's pretty good music,
like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to, like, hate on K-pop.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple songs that are kind of, like, eh.
Like, for me, it's just that they have questionable lyrics.
Questionable lyrics, but, like...
It just makes no sense.
No, that's actually really interesting because I've thought about it. Like, why does K-pop lyrics don't make sense? Because primarily their fans don't speak English. That's not their main language.
Right. So they don't really care.
They don't really care. And, like, it's just easy to sing along, you know? That's all that matters.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. It is easy to sing along.
Just, like, you know, like,
especially when they don't understand what it is.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's whatever, you know?
Yeah. Wow, that's true.
Man.
Yeah, but K-pop has gotten so big, bro.
Could you imagine, like B-pop, like brown pop in America?
No, I again, going back to Drake, I think we're just one artist away from, like, really collabing. I mean, Snoop Dogg tried to do it. Jay-Z actually has a Bollywood song.
Really?
Yeah, but I'll play for you later. It's crazy. I figured that out like the other day. Jay-Z actually has something with Bollywood.
Damn, I didn't know
like
that.
A really popular song, yeah. And who else? Akon,
yeah.
like, a lot of people, they try to tap in, but
it's like, I don't know what's...
We're like one Drake feature away.
Yeah, Drake, come on, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, Drake, bro, if I could reach out to the people at OVO, I would tell them, bro, like, what are you guys doing? Tap into the Bollywood market.
We need Drake doing Bhangra.
Bro, yeah, for real.
That's what we need.
Bro, there's a billion people in that country. In India, bro.
Billion people. You can tell me there's not one Drake?
Like, yeah, bro, come on, bro. Like,
you guys doing?
That's such an untapped market. Right? It's just like, come on. I mean, it's just a good business move.
Because I know, like, 10 years ago, there was, like, Jay Sean. He was, like, the last... Like, there's Nav.
Jay Sean. Shout out Nav, bro. Shout out Navrajot.
The first brown boy to get it popping.
First brown boy to get it popping, bro. Shout out, bro.
And there's always been, like, these artists. Like, it's so funny how, like, Nav got... Where he got pretty successful for a brown guy. Let's give him that.
No, he did.
But he became a meme. He became a meme so fast.
You think so?
Yeah, because you go to all these meme pages, like, oh, like, Nav is, like, you know...
Oh, Nav the type of guy, too.
Yeah, like, all these,
Drake,
like...
the type of guy.
These, like, poking fun at, like... Because, like, at the same time, they're funny, I guess. You know, like, I'll laugh at them. But at the same time, it's like, why Nav? And why not, like... Dababy. I mean, oh shit, Dababy.
Dababy.
That's a controversial topic on podcast.
Oh man, Dababy.
Dababy, man. How do you feel about Dababy being canceled? I know this is a complete jump from...
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, bro. I feel like everyone knows
this is really like shaky territory, by the way.
No, but here's the thing. Everyone knows the Dababy. You have a friend that's exactly like him. Oh, gay people, you are gay. I don't want to put no one under the bus, but we have some people on chat, on our group chat that are literally like that, bro.
But it's like what Eminem said, like on like his song 20 years ago. I'm only saying the shit that you talk about with your friends inside your living room.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, one of his songs.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, okay, yeah, no.
So before
that's
you go
literally
ahead and
how it is.
cancel Dababy,
That's
like,
all it is. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
bro,
because like
you know that you know him.
Yeah, you know the
know
guy.
him in
Dababy
person.
exists in your life.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's like, why not cancel them? Why would you cancel Dababy? Why? Because
I'm not supporting. I'm not.
No, of
I'm
course
not making
not.
any like thing. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like I don't condone his behavior. I don't. But at the same time,
Not
like
at all.
my whole thing is just like. He killed a man. He killed a man at Walmart. Like, if you're gonna cancel somebody, that should have been it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, bro, why is that? Again, I get it, but it's like
What he said was really messed up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he shouldn't have said that. Like,
not at all, bro.
the
I was super
LGBTQ
surprised.
community goes through so much.
Yeah.
They go through so much. They have their own
like,
battles.
You don't want to do that.
Shout out to them. They're great.
Shout out to them. I was so surprised that you said that, bro. I was like, oh,
It's so messed
something's
up
gonna
you said
happen,
that.
but I didn't think it'll go that far.
It could have been. Like, what I think it could have been was just like we say dumb stuff all the time that we don't mean.
Yeah,
Like out of like anxiety or like
or just like poking fun.
not even poking fun. Like you ever like try to say something and just say the dumbest thing for some reason?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I mean, like I don't support. I mean, I'm not making anything, but
My thing is just like, if you're gonna cancel Dababy, like hold the people in your group accountable too.
okay.
You know what I mean? Because again, there you know the I'm telling you,
probably
you know
know
this
the
person.
baby, yeah.
This person is in your life. That's one of your friends, and they're the same exact way.
I'm sure there's exceptions. You probably don't know Dababy, and then in that case, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good then if you don't know them. Yeah.
But like if you're like
I'm telling you, bro, there's that person in your friend group. They're like, oh, you're gay. Like, hey, bro, again.
Or just cut that part. Just cut that part and make it like
Yo, just cancel me. Nah, bro, I'm just saying, like, yeah, we know that person, bro. They're there. So it's like, again, if you're going to treat Dababy that way, you do it to your friends. Just like,
cancel your friends.
Don't cancel your friends. Just like, hold them accountable. Like, bro,
totally.
You know
Hold
what I mean?
Dababy accountable. Yeah.
Hold the baby. You're the baby accountable, not
Hold your
not
babies
the actual-
accountable.
Yo, hold your babies accountable, bro.
Yo, speaking of babies though,
Wow. Okay.
our next topic is actually are ugly babies a thing?
What do you think?
For
Start
sure,
off.
man. Like,
I think they are, bro. I think they are. If you're saying they're not,
you're lying to
you're a
yourself.
liar, bro.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to the baby.
Liar. Yeah, bro.
Because at the same time, I don't get why you'd be so nice to babies. Like
They don't know, bro.
you could go up to a baby and just be like, "Hey, baby, fuck you," and just like constantly
bro.
like say the worst things
They
possible
just
for
gonna
like
laugh at you, bro.
for like 3 months, and they can't process anything.
Yeah.
They might grow up to be like super depressed, like in 16 years, but
Yo, maybe that's where it starts.
probably.
Yo, that's crazy. But I don't think people actually do that though. Like parents.
I mean, there's probably like one weird parent that just hates their baby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some people like that. Yeah. Nah, but I think there's definitely a thing as an ugly baby.
For sure, they're ugly babies. I
It's
mean,
fine. It's not a problem.
it's okay to be an ugly baby.
It's
as long as
okay.
you
That's
grow
what I'm
up
saying. Yeah,
from
as long
being
as
an
you,
ugly baby.
as long as there's a glow up. You're right. Exactly. Yeah.
Might take
There
a
has
couple of
to
years,
be-
but
Yeah, man. Bro.
man,
Gotta go through baby puberty, but
baby,
after that,
do nice guys finish last?
ooh, do nice guys finish last? Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so true. Again, same thing. Like if you say no, then you are a liar.
but this is my thing,
do.
right? If you're a nice guy if you're a self-proclaimed nice guy out there, right?
Are
You're not nice, you know?
You're not.
Like the way that I see it is just like if you're nice as a person, you wouldn't have to tell other people that you're nice. Like you wouldn't have to go about
Right.
saying, I'm a nice
Right.
guy, like why don't girls love me? Like that's bullshit, like
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
like and one more thing, like I think a lot of guys have to realize this. One thing that a lot of guys have to realize is that like getting a girl to like you is not a transactional thing. You can't like be nice and then like
Yeah. Or they'll like.
it's
you.
not a transaction, you don't be nice in exchange for like girls to like you.
Right. You just
You
be nice.
you be nice just because you want to be nice. And if you like are nice to get a girl to like you, you're not nice,
Yeah, you're really not, bro. It's like no,
fake.
there's an intention. There's
You
like,
just have to do it just because you like and there's like different, like things of being nice, like but whatever like nice thing you do, if you're doing it for like to gain something out of it, you're not nice.
you're really no. I would agree. It's the same thing. For me, it's like, bro, are you really nice or are you just saying that you are? It's the same thing as like making a donation.
Yeah.
Like you don't make a donation and show it off.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people do that, but it's like, are you really nice if you're just showing
Just
it
like
off?
doing
Are
it
you-
for like an ulterior motive.
Yeah, you want clout or you want people to see you in a positive way.
Yeah, like that's why I feel like a lot of guys were like, "Oh, I'm a nice guy. Like, why don't girls like me?" I'm like, bro, like, you're not a nice guy. You know, like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but
You're not, bro. Yeah.
the moment you start like expecting something back from being nice,
Yeah, you're not nice.
you're playing yourself, man. Like,
You are. Yo,
like yeah, like I'm like yeah, because girls like
major
nice
play.
guys. You know, like girls like guys that are like good guys. You know,
But again, I don't
you
think
can't
so.
be too good. You know, that's a reality too.
Nah, yeah. See,
You
for
can't
that
be
I would
too good.
disagree because I don't think the girls actually like
Good guys at all.
genuine nice guys. I don't think so. I
Really?
mean, there's a good percentage that do, but then I think the majority of girls. do not.
Really. Okay, I mean, get into that.
Yeah, like I think it's like it's so easy for I think that all girls, not all, most girls, they play hard to get,
Okay.
at some point, right? So it's like when the guy is so nice. For example, if you're texting a girl, she texts you, you reply in 2 seconds, whatever, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's not interested.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
true.
oh, I have you already.
Because the thing
You know?
is, what a lot of guys don't get is that a vast majority of the girls that you're trying to get
Right.
have like 12 guys in their DMs calling them beautiful,
Exactly.
swiping up to their stories.
Yeah.
You have to be the one guy to be like, swipe up to their story and be like, yo, that forehead's huge.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I would
That's
do.
all that is. Like,
Yeah,
all you
yeah.
guys out there, that's
Yeah.
game right
That's
there.
game, bro.
That's all you have to
Game.
do is just be the one guy to just
Call out the forehead.
call up the forehead. Just be
Call
like,
out
you
the forehead,
stink,
bro.
you know? Like,
yeah, like bro, for real.
because like
yeah,
every like a vast majority of girls, like they have a bunch of guys like doing all these things for them, you know, like the hard eyes, the
yeah,
you're beautiful, all that stuff, and they get all that.
right.
And you gotta stand out, you know. So you gotta be.
You gotta be.
But obviously, you don't go ahead and like just unprovoked being like like write a paragraph and like being like some horrible
Write a
thing.
diss track.
You don't drop a diss track.
You don't swipe up on the story. It's a whole diss track, bro.
You don't like
Don't
straight
do
up
that.
like write a like it's just like a really bad thing, but like just
Right.
like joke about it, you know, like
Yeah. Again, another thing. Let's use that to like move on. Do you think people are too sensitive?
oof.
Like, if you're joking about a thing, do you think people now, like nowadays, take that way too seriously? Like,
Kinda.
Hmm.
What I do think is that 20 years ago, 30 years ago,
Hmm.
it was a lot more socially acceptable to say like really messed up things,
right?
even as a joke. You know, it was
Hmm.
really acceptable to just like because you watch Friends and like all
Never
these
watched
shows.
Friends. Never watched any of
Man,
that.
like-
But I know what you
Oh
mean.
yeah, there's
I know
all
what you
these
mean, though.
jokes
I know
from like
what you
20,
mean.
20, 30 years ago that was so
Right.
normalized to say.
Yeah.
And it's not that we become too sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
It's because that we're just not putting up with the same jokes that were said like so casually because they were messed up jokes, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It isn't that we're becoming more sensitive. It's just that we're calling people out for their bullshit. You know.
Okay. Okay. No,
I think
that's
that's
a
what it
good
is.
way to look at it.
Do you feel like people are becoming too sensitive today, or
Yeah, I know. I think they. Yeah, I think they are.
They are?
But I think a lot of that has to. Like, I'm talking about like more about the kids. So
kids,
I think
okay.
a lot of it has to do with one location where you are. For example, if you're in New York and you are getting called out, or like someone's making fun of you, it's
Yeah.
more acceptable, I think, in New York than
California
not in California. I think I think California is more
more?
like
Okay.
New York too.
Okay.
But I think like it's more acceptable here than Idaho. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
yeah, I just think a lot of like the culture and
Yeah,
where
because
you're
I feel like
from
New
has.
York's like New Yorkers are just like tougher.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say but we
pretty
kind of
tough,
are. Yeah,
yeah,
we
we're
are.
the
We are
best-
tougher.
we're the-
I mean,
we're
I'm
the
not
best
gonna lie.
state.
Yeah, I mean, true.
We're the best state, you know.
Best state, best city. Yeah.
Shameless New York State plug.
Yo, I gotta have a map right here. In the back.
New York.
Or the flag of New York, bro.
Does New York have a flag?
It does have a flag,
Really?
like the state. I think every state has a flag.
Right, plug flag of like
Yo.
New York over here.
Yo, it's crazy. I think it has a lot to do with location, and I also think it has a lot to do with how much time you're spending on social media.
Yeah, because people on social media have a different view on the world
Man,
as to what it is
Yeah,
in
bro.
real life.
like there's people who have a whole life
On social media.
It's so crazy,
They'd be
bro.
like trigger warning opinion.
Yeah, like bro, it's crazy. Like they're a whole
Like not to
different
like poke fun
persona.
at trigger warnings. I totally get them.
Right.
But like I saw this thing which like trigger warning opinion. I'm like, there's certain things that are just like too chronically online.
Like what?
Like trigger warnings for like opinions and like
Okay.
like just I mean like genuine trigger warnings, like trigger warning suicide and like all that
Okay,
kind of
right.
stuff.
That's different. Yeah.
And that's different. But like I feel like there's a lot of people that are chronically online. I think because of the pandemic probably because we spent so much time on the internet. People have formed new personalities because kids growing up today spent like their like a certain chunk of their like formative years online.
It's just crazy. If you add up all the time that you're on, like,
It's crazy because like we grew up like what, like we were like
normal.
12 in like saying like what 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Things are pretty normal, and that's when we kind of like built our personality.
Yeah, like right before Facebook really took
like,
off.
It was all there, but we spent a big chunk not having accessibility. You know,
straight up true. I didn't have a phone until like
like
ninth,
8th
10th
grade. Yeah, like I didn't have like a phone. Like
I didn't have
kids,
a phone, bro. Yeah.
kids are like 11 having their own iPhone.
Yeah, like that's my kids are not having that. By the way,
They're not having anything.
No, they gotta get to high school, bro.
There's probably gonna be like another like electronic that comes along.
Yeah, right. Like a Game Boy, like something portable. Like that's.
They're gonna have like a transporter machine. You just get in and you just like transport.
Well, I mean, in the future, honestly, that might happen.
Yeah, but do you feel like it really would though?
What do you mean, like?
Because I feel like 30 years ago, we thought like 2021 was gonna have like flying cars and stuff.
Bro,
and
true.
We don't really have anything.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. I think no, but at the same time, I think we also accomplished so much.
We did,
in such a short period of time.
I mean,
don't think we
iPhone,
expected that. Yeah, like I don't think you can even imagine like having. Like, I saw this thing, or maybe it was on Twitter or wherever, right? It was like, who knew like 10 years from now or 20 years from now that you would be communicating? You would have access to everything through tapping glass on your phone. This is glass. You're just tapping this, and you have access to the world, bro.
That's in your pocket too.
That's right. Yeah.
Like understandable if it was like this big machine that you had to walk up to and like turn on, but bro, it's in your pocket. You can just like
you have access to everything.
And that's what I don't get when people complain that their phones are too slow. You know?
I mean, no, I get that because I think that's annoying, bro.
It is annoying, but you have to think how amazing that is. This goes to space,
true,
and then it comes back.
True.
And you're just trying to Google like the most random things, like George Washington, like favorite color. Like, that's so important. Like it goes to space and it comes back. Man, this is good so far. I'm not gonna lie.
This is so fun. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Good. It's so natural.
Really fun. It's so natural and it's fun, bro.
It's so fun, man.
It's so fun. But anyways, the camera cut off. And now we are back. I don't know where it cut off, so you may or may not have missed a really good conversation.
Too bad. You guys should have been here.
Yeah, you should have just been there. Should have just been here. It was one of those things. Okay, so we're talking about social media.
We're talking about social media, yeah.
And how people are more sensitive nowadays because of social media. More about
this makes us sound really like conservative Republican.
Yeah,
if it just cuts onto that. Like people are too sensitive to know.
They're about to Photoshop my face into Trump's. Yo.
Cut to the part of him going, you're gay.
Yo, you're gay, bro.
We need to get that.
That's crazy, bro. No, okay, so let's use that to like move on.
Okay.
Did you see the news about Trump like making his own social media platform? Did you see that?
What was it called? Yeah, I did see it.
The Truth. That's what it's called.
It's called The Truth?
I think that's something like that. Yeah, Truth.
I know there was
presented by Trump. Yeah.
Man, like,
what do you think about that? Like the fact that he's doing that.
I feel like it could be kind of dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of like crazy people on social media today.
Right. I mean,
like you have Facebook?
I do, but I just don't use it.
Yeah. Like if you're on Facebook, you've seen some crazy stuff.
Really? Like, are you like on there?
Like I don't see like it just like it comes up on like TikTok and like like other platforms for being crazy. Like like Trump supporters going like, oh, the vaccine has microchips inside, and like the vaccine's the devil. Like it's like all these crazy things, and I feel like it's gone to the part where it's kind of dangerous now. Like couple earlier this year actually with the storming of the Capitol because of fake news. It's getting really dangerous. Right now, it's getting super dangerous, and I feel like social media does need to be kind of like moderated.
Right.
Only because, free speech and all, but at the same time, people forget that Twitter and Facebook are private companies and they can do whatever they want.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, it's free speech, but it's a private company. They can do whatever they want. Exactly, and if they believe that you're dangerous, they could, silence you. You're not being oppressed. You're not being oppressed.
That's just their right.
But yeah, they do have the right because it's getting out of hand. It really is getting out of hand.
Yeah, no, you're right. So again, with Trump's,
I feel like it shouldn't be a thing.
New app.
I feel like
I'm like low key interested. I'm gonna download the app.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna download the app. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm downloading the app.
Not.
I could show you like my voting thing to prove that I'm not.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna download the app just to see what's up.
I feel like I could just see what's up, but I feel like it could get kind of dangerous because like Trump has a really cult following.
He does, yeah.
You know, people are crazy for
people
Trump.
are wild, yeah.
They're
That's true.
nuts.
That's true. I'm not gonna
Like
lie.
I don't care if you're a Trump supporter. I don't care. You might get
Good for you, bro.
yeah, I don't care. But like, I feel like it's gonna get
Yeah.
it could get really dangerous because they're insane.
Yeah, you're right. Again, but I think, but let's talk like more on a positive note about Trump. I do think that he's like one of the best personalities that we have.
Personalities?
I think he's just one of the funniest.
And I hate the guy
Bro, like you seen his tweets, bro?
from like 10 years
It's
ago.
so
Maybe
entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
really.
I don't condone the riots and all that. Yeah, low key miss Trump a tweet. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Man said the biggest fall off of 2021.
Yo,
if you're being
he's
honest.
about to have the biggest comeback though, like next year.
Yo, you're-
2022. Shout out Soulja Boy, by the way. Yo, biggest comeback, bro.
Yo,
Bro.
answer the question. Did Trump have the biggest fall off?
Yeah, he did.
Man's kind of fell off though, right?
Yeah, he fell off, bro. Off
fell
Earth,
off.
bro.
I mean, that is kind of interesting though, because each like select like politician having their own social media platform.
That's never been done before.
It hasn't, but it's gonna get it could get kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Trump is like the only person who has that kind of following, where it's like that can be
cult's
really
following.
popular.
But do you think there are any like good politicians?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
Good
right?
politicians. I think every politician has a motive.
For sure.
Like that's not always necessarily positive. Like
Yeah.
like a good motive. And like I feel like every politician that's successful, at a point they've had to like step over someone else.
Yeah, for
they've had to
sure.
dump. They've
I feel
had
like
to.
all
They
rich
did.
people,
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Yeah, they did
These
something
politicians
really
are like
messed up.
millionaires or not billionaires. They're millionaires.
Yeah,
And I feel like if you get to a point where you're that rich, you've
Right.
done some messed up stuff.
you have. Yeah, it's
There's
like
no way.
There's no way you got that far without
Exploiting
just by,
someone.
by being Jesus, like, bro.
Right?
bro.
You've
bro.
done some messed
Stop
up
lying.
stuff.
Yeah,
there
you had
like,
to.
Not to sound like super, but like rich people, there are no good rich people. Like like I'm not talking about your uncle who makes $200K a year.
Who got a Tesla?
Yeah, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like billionaires who have like $100 billion. Like not like I know
Yeah.
before you finance guys, finance people come up to me like, oh, they don't actually have $100 billion. It's just their net
Here's the
worth.
tax list. Here's the
And their
big
stock,
breakdown.
and their
Yeah.
stock, and it-
Yeah,
I just mean like
Stocks.
if you're there,
Yo.
if you're living that type of lifestyle to
Yeah.
where you're that like
That's successful.
That's
That
successful.
rich. Yeah.
yeah, that rich. If you're having like no one needs 17 bathrooms.
Yeah.
If you're that
Yeah.
rich, you're doing
Yeah.
too much. You don't need that type of money. You could redistribute the wealth.
Right. Yeah.
Like you don't need to be that rich.
Yeah.
No one needs to be that rich.
Yeah. So no, I would agree. Let's stick with the rich theme. So, if you're rich, right?
Yeah.
Like hella rich, would you rather have a mansion, like a big ass mansion? It's only like you and someone else living inside.
Okay.
Or would you rather have like a smaller apartment, but in the city, like like one of those hella tall buildings. You know what I mean? What would you rather spend your money on?
I feel like an apartment in the city might be more social.
Okay.
I don't want to live a secluded life.
Right.
Like if I'm living with someone, yeah, that counts as like a social interaction. But I feel
Yeah.
like living in the city, I just like I need people. I like being around people. I like
Right. I mean, you'll still. I mean, you're still rich. You'll still have people nearby.
Yeah, I feel like the apartment works because I don't think I'd want to do like if I had a lot of money, I just wouldn't I wouldn't like buy like super crazy stuff. I just probably find a way to give it back.
You'd still have to buy. Like you will still be really expensive.
Is the price the same?
The price is pretty much the same.
Oh, the price is pretty much the
Yeah,
same.
because
Then-
again,
yeah,
it's in
then-
the city, one of those super tall buildings. You know what I mean?
Okay, then it makes more sense, I guess, if it's the same price and same like social aspect.
So you'd rather
probably
get
a
a-
house.
Okay, no. So I'm talking about a mansion where it's like again, 20 bathrooms. You know what I mean?
But it's the exact
It's
same price.
mad bedrooms,
and it
yeah.
only had two options.
Yeah, but again, it's like the mansion's gonna be empty.
But do I have someone living with me?
Yeah, one person, but what are you two gonna do with 18 bathrooms?
True.
You know
I
what I
could
mean?
probably like host stuff.
Yeah, that would be fire. I'm not gonna lie, that would be fire. But
I mean, yeah, if it's just
know
like
what I
me
mean?
and like my future wife, then probably have like
interesting.
18 kids.
oh, yo, this guy's a menace. Yo,
How many kids would you want though?
like 3 is like low key the max.
3 is okay.
Yeah, like bro, like before I used to like really want kids, but nowadays I'm like realizing how much work it is.
So
I
much.
don't know how
work.
I'm realizing. I guess I'm just growing up. Like I'm just realizing how much work it is, bro. It's
So
crazy.
much work.
Yeah, I don't think I could do more than 3. No
nuts.
way. No way.
I feel like for me, it's like however like many kids my wife would want to have.
True. I mean, of course, that
Because
I mean,
she's the
that too,
one like
you
pushing
gotta-
it out. Like I'm doing the
Right.
I'm doing the most minimal work
Right,
possible.
right.
Like
I mean, you gotta change diapers and all that.
yeah, like, I mean, I'm
that's
talking like after, like of course, I'm talking
Right,
like
right.
the birth process.
Right,
I got
right.
the most minimal work, and like she does all the work. So I'm like,
Right.
you know, however many you want to push out,
right.
then I'll do that.
Bro, that sounded crazy. You want to just end it here for this one?
Yeah, we can wrap it up here. I mean,
We have a lot of topics, but
We do.
We should low-key just save that for the next time.
true. We have a lot of topics, man.
This was really fun, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it really
This
was. It was
super
so good. It
bro.
was so
This
smooth
super
and easy.
I mean, in the beginning, we had to like kind of get adjusted to what
I
topics
kept
to
looking at
choose.
the screen
Yeah,
instead of the
I'm
camera.
still looking at the screen, by the way.
You
so
are?
I haven't been looking at the camera the whole time. I
I've been
don't know
looking.
why.
Okay, I've been doing
That's
both.
such a bad habit. Next time, I'm just gonna have like the screen in, so I
Yeah.
can't see myself.
But we've been doing. I mean, you think we said anything super controversial? So we
For sure, bro. We
we
got
won't
some
have a
great
second
TikTok.
episode.
Yo, low-key. Yo, cancel before we even start. But low-key, I mean, I personally think we said everything like in line with.
Yeah, we kind of did something. Yeah, I feel like. I mean, these are our views. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's your view. Yeah, your view. It's your view. You
yeah, I don't think I've said anything super controversial.
Yeah, but either way, it's more views, so it's fine.
True. If
TikTok
there's anything
likes.
you disagree with, it was just for the views.
Yeah, just for the views. We don't really mean it.
We mean nothing
really
in this
mean it.
podcast. But if you
Yeah.
agree with it, though, then hell yeah.
Shout out to you. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, bro.
All right.
But yeah, man, this is a good one for real.
SumLite podcast.
SumLite podcast episode 1
Go
wrapped
follow
up.
the SumLite podcast. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
there'll
over
be a
here.
text there again. And we're done. Bye.
That's a wrap. All right, man. Let's go.
Nice, bro.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
bro. You think we can watch it right now, or?
Yeah, we could, but I mean, you can't really hear it much. 'cause
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Camera, but... Oh, wait. We have the recording. Like, at least.
Oh shit! Thank God it was recording, right?
Yo,
Imagine.
I gotta check.